My Gavanan Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Adrian and welcome back to Middle-earth as we continue on as Dol Amroth. I didn't sing for you today, lest it become a pattern. Welcome! I'm delighted to share with you all that for the first time in my years of playing the game, I got a legendary in Guild Wars 2. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. So now that I've done that, I'm recording. So I'm recording a lot later than I normally would in the day because I wanted to get the legendary done because I was thinking about it while I was at work. We are playing as Dol Amroth. We are winning. Are you winning, son? Yes. Father, I am. My father would never ask me if I was winning. He would sneer every time he saw me playing on the computer. And he and my mother would rise in chorus together saying, "You spend too much time on that thing. You need to go outside." Because apparently they live in the 1800s. Anyway, I don't live with them anymore, haven't for many years, haven't got a problem with that any longer, but our army, led by Prince Adrian, Adrian, and Baragund, leads the forefront of our campaign in Hrondor. Today's fun game for you, what does Hrondor mean? Let me know, please don't look it up. If you have to look it up, you will know that you've failed. But the rest of us probably won't, but you'll know. And that's all that matters. Dol Amroth is building some mines. We are desperately trying to get eco back in the homeland. Once the homeland is risen to the point of financial stability, we will then press out as much as we're able against Harad. But Harad have recently taken, the region actually called Hrondor. It should probably be called Central Hrondor because all of this is Hrondor. And we are using our boat to block the Ardenaim's crossing of the... what is this river called? Harnan. Yeah, I believe it is Harnan. That would make sense, given what Harnan actually means. But I'm not going to tell you that, because it will give away what Hrondor means. So this is the river, and we're blocking the Ardenaim there. We don't want to fight against Khand, but I'm not sure what I'm doing with Prince Adrian at the moment. So we might as well go and kill this fellow, because we don't want rebels in our region. Oh, 3 bandits. All right, this can be done with cavalry alone. Ready yourselves, for the cavalry will win the day. When playing as Dol Amroth, all one has to do is mount up, march one's cavalry forward, and hope that the enemy runs away in fear from the thundering sound of the hooves of Dol Amroth. Dol Amroth. Down, down, down. And that's what we are going to achieve. What I can tell you, free of charge, is that tomorrow at work I am insanely busy, and so there is not going to be a Humankind video this week. But I don't think many of you mind, because the Humankind viewership numbers have absolutely flatlined since the giveaways all ended. But that's alright, Humankind again was totally different. But it's just more of the same. Every time I do something that's not Dac, people just don't watch. Many of you do, of course. About 1,000 people watch, I think. I think maybe the last episode might have crept up to 2,000. But when 7,000 to 8,000 of you are watching these Dac ones, obviously it's difficult to see the Humankind ones as a win. Alright, we'll also use... we're just going to use the generals, basically. So we're going to shoot them with arrows as much as we're able. If it looks like the arrows are not succeeding in their task, then we'll send in generals. But we've got plenty of archers there. We've got Istian ready. The only unit we need to worry about are the mercs. The bandits should all be mopped up quite nicely. So if you would all target the Hrondor mercenaries. Yeah, all go for the Hrondor mercenaries actually, because Adrian can deal with those 2 bandits together and he can deal with those bandits. So let's play the fun game of run right through them. There we go. Adrian can deal with all of those, as I've mentioned, and if the archers can bring the mercs down...
in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, they have done. Alright, you're free to fire at will. Let's charge you back in. Use Adrian as an anchor.
The enemy army flees the field.
It's over just
Pursue
like that.
and run them
Alright,
down.
let's not kill our own men.
This is a
5
clear
souls! Casualties sustained. Talon Knights took 6 losses, but they did heal 1. The Royal Swan Guard took 1 loss, but they healed him. 102 Nimrodale Mariners. Well done. Even the archers taking the top 3 slots. Well, yes. I prefer it when the archers do it because I like archery, and as I've bored you with before, I was part of the archery club at university. I haven't managed to keep that up outside of university because the United Kingdom is not a particularly large country, and it's not very common for people to have gardens sizable enough to have a functioning archery range within them. So you have to join another club, and I just didn't want to. I didn't want to, all right? Don't hold it against me. Cut me some slack. Enemy camp sacked. Perfect. And the bandits are gone. They are no more. Right, we're trying to make Badadhan our main military complex, but we're also trying to make Gobel Tofalas. So these two are going to supply us with troops, if everything goes according to plan, which it probably won't. And back at home, we're turning them into moneymakers. But we've got to watch for Harad. But we will keep heading south, because I want towers down here as well. I would love to take Gobel Mirlond, but then it would invite the Ardenaim even more than it already currently is. Oh, that is the edge of our region. Oh, good. Yeah, so if Captain Mirazor stays over there, then we're laughing. Rub those hands together and worry ye not, because if Mirazor's not on our side of the river, then we haven't got to worry about him. So what is almost certainly going to happen as we move forward is that it's going to... I've mentioned it again, but I've been thinking of it more because I've just been thinking of the channel on and off in my spare time at the moment when I'm pondering things at work. Something that I think will definitely happen, I'm afraid to say, is that it will almost certainly eventually go down to maybe just one video of Bree and one video of Dol Amroth a week. I can see that in my future. I apologise in advance that that's almost certainly going to be the case. Many of you will be gravely disappointed at this, and all I can do is prostrate myself before thee and beg of thy forgiveness. But that's the future that I foresee. It's bleak future. What's the highest militarily you can actually go? Right, we are as high as you can go. So to make the most military use now, we want one of these because it gives us more recruitment slots up from the 2, and it also gives us 1 more free upkeep. So if we can, we'd want a governor's quarters. What's our trajectory? Oh, we could, yeah, we should be able to build that on the next turn because nowhere else is building anything. Netherlands just got its Merchant's Wharf. In yesterday's... Oh, I should probably do it in the Brie one. But then I won't remember. No, I'm going to do it in this one. In yesterday's Brie episode... No, I should wait till the next one because I'm recording this about... What is the time? 10 to 7. It is 5 hours since the Brie episode went live. So it would be a bit unfair to announce the winner of my little what did the names mean in yesterday's video. Particularly because the only comment so far I've seen saying what the name meant... They got Rudauer right, or Rudauer, sorry, but they didn't know what Arthedain meant. So the prize at this point in time is still up for grabs. There is no prize. It's glory. Glory is the prize. But it's up for grabs. I think we should kill Utbar just for the sake of it, you know. The thing that just bothers me so much is that Khand are just there. They're just waiting in the wings. And we can't... I just don't want to border them. I would like Harad to kind of surround us. And then, well, I know we should probably go and take Tirathoros, shouldn't we? But then how do we defend ourselves?
Awaiting your command.
Having to jump between the two is always such a pain in the neck. We got money anywhere built? Yes, well done, Dol Amroth. The mines are up. The mines. Stand in the mines. Be ready. We need to keep going with money. Keep going with money. So, communal farming next, please. I'm making a good amount. I would like those units from Badadhan, particularly the guardsmen and the pikes, and the Lebanon marines. They're good. I'm pleased that your governor's quarters is going up. Once you build that, you should build a militia garrison, but I think the better thing is to go for a mason's hall. I'm going to build that now, actually. I know many of you disagree with that, but I'm going to build the mason's hall first, because that's going to then benefit both of these things. And I'm not that... The governor's quarters isn't crucial. And actually, we should probably go for the militia garrison first. I don't want to stoke the beast of Harad by attacking Utbar now, but we are at war with them already, so it probably doesn't matter. We're not actually at war with Khand, I've just noticed. Which is interesting. I thought we would start at war... Oh, Gondor do, but we don't. Ah, that's interesting. Maybe that's why Dol Amroth and Khand often break their alliance when they peace out, when they seek friendship. So we could border Khand and it wouldn't matter. Do we stretch ourselves that thin? Go for it. Glory and riches, boys. Glory and riches await. In the name of the swan and the ship and the swan. For Gondor. We're going in. Stand your ground. Something that I have seen in the days since the last Rings of Power trailer, just because of course we're going to talk about it a little bit, is that definitely is not Sauron. The M&M person. There have been many announcements made, IMDb checks done, but also just people who actually know the show have outright said it's not Sauron. And not only is it not Sauron, but apparently it is a lady, and she's going to be a priestess of Morgoth Melkor, Sauron's cult. So don't worry, everyone. Eminem is not Sauron. It was just I didn't think he would be Sauron or she would be Sauron, is the information I've now been presented with. She was too obviously evil to be Sauron, but there was just that bit in the back of your mind where you just fear like, oh god, no, don't be. Right, how do we win this one? Surely Harad are going to attack us. Why am I not taking advantage of the hill? Idiotas. We have so many ranged units. There's no way they're going to sit there and let us shoot them, but it looks like they might. No. Istian, let's get you over there, out of the way. And the Talon Knights form a sort of angle so that Adrian definitely does not die. And everything else, yeah, stand behind them so there's no other way for them to go other than through us. Archers, you may open fire. Loose! Rain Furious held down. Oh, there's Serpent Bladesman! Utbar's a custom general. Utbar is
Only
marching
half
to
the
his
enemy
death.
force remains.
Let's just move Adriel out of the way. Oh, Utbar's died to arrow fire alone. Oh, Utbar, my man.
Behold how our cowardly foe
I'm
runs.
so sorry.
It's time to...
I was sure you were going to be mounted.
Awed
Oh
by
dear,
the
this is just
victory we have
disgraceful.
won
Oh,
here
look!
today.
Don't look away. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Those numbers are horrible. Absolutely horrible. Alrighty, enemy camp sacked. We will take that free money. Thank you very much. Let me just wallow in the victory for a brief moment. Delightful. Dol Amroth, but it's mines. We already knew that. Right, let's carry on then. Let's go. I'm saying that because I've just paused and had dinner. But for you, no time has passed through the magic of editing. But for me, an hour has passed. Thoroughly enjoyable dinner. Many thanks to Jessica for making that. Let's press on. What I can tell you, though, is that now that I've had dinner and I'm ready to do nothing, this episode's probably going to be 30 minutes long. But you don't mind, do
Watch for the
you?
enemy.
You don't mind, do you? I thought not. See that it stays that way. Gobel Tofalas has built... What have you built, Gobel Tofalas? I just looked, but I didn't read it. Was it the barracks? Maybe. Right, we've got a reasonable amount of money now. Let's just use it wisely. Everywhere else is building something. Methrast is going to finish in 2 turns, so that's all right. Linhere's got 5. Deland has 2, and Dol Amroth has 3. So you're good to go, Gobel Tofalas. Build what you want. Let's keep with the military theme and get that guard barracks up and running, I think. Or do we go the Master Masons? No. No, Galu. No. Let's get military. Let's turn this island into somewhere that the Haradrim won't forget. Well, there's a song there somewhere, isn't there? Oh, we'll turn Manhattan into an isle of joy. If you understand that reference, then I salute you, and we will go down together with our love of 1920s, 1930s music. Cheers. Right, Harad have come immediately. I thought Utbar might incur some kind of cost or reaction from the bastards, but I submit we press onward. Remember, there's always a chance that Khand might side with us.
Let us set up camp here.
So at the moment, not only do we not actually go to war with them, or we're not actually at war with them, rather, but there's a chance, as I say, that they may even take our side. And if that does indeed go down, if that becomes the way, then brilliant. What we do need to do, though, keeping with the theme from before, is get generals everywhere. I know we're not currently using Imrahil, and he is a fantastic cavalry general with his 35 men. And if we can't, as soon as we need a second army, it will be led by Imrahil. But Adrahil, Baragund, and Istian together do the job just nicely. Have we got any people coming of age? No, they're years away. Remember, there are 4 turns to a year. And the people age in the year process, not the turn process. So Elfir needs another 11 years yet. So we've got 44 more turns until he comes of age. So much is going to have changed in 44 turns. So that's unreliable. We do need to... That's the only thing I'm just thinking is we might be stretching too far if we move for Tirithraid as well. We could do with getting some troops over to Barad Han, maybe into that fort there. I think I am going to do that. We've got a ship.
Ready.
To Dol Amroth then.
Set sail.
I know it's going to cost us a bit of money, but these guys are much better served. Oh no, much better served sitting in that fort, ready to assist, than they are knocking around at home doing nothing.
Mariners of the fleet.
So we've got that fort which we can fill with 4. Methras could train. Oh, no, Gobel Tofalas. No point in Gobel Tofalas. We train something back at home and send it forward. Oh, you could get another Haven Guard with that money we've got at the moment. In fact, you could get a nice little duo. There'll be free upkeep when they're sitting in Dol Amroth anyway, courtesy of this. Free upkeep too. Does the Tith IR give us anything? No, just recruitment slots.
Mariners!
We can go no further. Captain of Gone.
Alright, let's see if Harad dog our every step, or if they accept our superiority. That's right. Spread it word out amongst the internet. Gallo is a racist. That's right, I damn well am. Because the Numenorians are supreme, and as soon as we accept that, we will all live in glory. And they're certainly better than these filthy Middle-earth middlemen. It doesn't matter where you come from in Middle-earth, you are lesser than a Numenorian, and that's the point. Dunland and the clans of Enedwaith have gone to war, so that gives Enedwaith something to think about. Baradhan. Oh, Baradhan, yes, thank you. Give me my governor's quarters. No, we weren't going to do that. We were going to get militia garrison, because you are going to be attacked more than we would like. Oh, goodness gracious, let's get you growing. Way, let's get you growing. Let's get a bit closer before we decide what to do. Oh, that's got a pitiful... It's got a lot of units, but no one really in any of them. It's this fellow that's the problem, Captain Karim. Oh, Karim's got an army of trash. Oh, do we hit Karim? Fakima will be involved in that fight. And he is Hashari Shadows, another unique general. 2 unique generals for the price of 1. Let's do it. We can do this. Stand with me, men. Raise the banner. Trash, trash, traddly, trash, 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 trash. Not too bad. Annoying, but not necessarily trash. And the pikes are actually alright, but only one of them's not going to do anything. Trash, Triddly Trash, and Fakima. Hashari Shadows. Istian! There is someone worthy of your metals. At the moment, we are in this blessed... Oh, it's Turin. I can't remember the name of his helmet. It's got a name. Helm of... It begins with an H. Dorloman. No, isn't it Dorloman? Oh, it might be. Let me know if I was right or wrong. I can't remember. I'm not the Lord of the Rings expert that you think I am. It's all a lie. I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud. I can't. I must. Right, let's carry on. Archers, stand ye ready. Mats, you're going to lead from the front. In our glorious army. Now, they do have archers of their own, which means our ground forces are actually going to have to do something. Ground forces is used very loosely in this term.
The enemy are bringing in reinforcements.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's very interesting, because you know what the AI does not like? It does not like you attacking its reinforcements without the authority of its primaries. No, the primaries are coming for us anyway. All right. Archers, just shift focus a touch. Ground forces, let's move around. They're not actually charging at us yet, so don't do anything drastic. Istian. Istian and you go back and deal with the reinforcements, actually, yeah. Archers, you may fire when ready. Get into position, there we go. They're only Baron Riders. Charge the archers, charge the archers, charge the archers. The Talon Knights are going to work wonders there. We should work wonders together. And what came in behind? There wasn't anything anti-cav, was there? No. Here's the Hashari Shadows. Looking very nice indeed. Clean and crisp textures, which, as I have bored you with time and time again, is my favourite visual for these kind of games. Haradrim Archers and Corsair Raiders. Let's take out the Archers with the... Oh, yes, that's going to be a nice kill on that general. What's happening back at home?
If we continue like this, we will smash
that
them.
button is so useful. It's such a shame that the minimalized UI, which I generally speaking, I do massively prefer, but that button is so helpful. It's like a revolutionary input. Oh, that was an awful charge. That was some clever positioning by the Hashari Shadows there to put themselves on that side of the boulder. Our general knows a few tricks. Right. Are the pikes hitting you square in the face? They are, aren't they? Archers, how goes covering the back lines in depth? Oh, 33%. Yeah, it goes well. Right, Istian, he must have moved away from... Oh, where is he? They're so desperate to get over and support their main army that they're ignoring the fact that the cavalry are just picking them off. We do have to be careful, though. Where is he? Yes, Adrian! There's a benefit to having an old man lead your army. He doesn't want to get into the fight just yet. How did we go against those shadows? Oh, they're down to 30. And are they on the run? No, they're just moving off. Right,
The
Istian,
enemy are badly bloodied.
come
They
back and
have
hit those
lost half
shadows.
their men.
You guys turn around on the spot. Clear the way for Istian's charge. Perfect. We are a bit stretched up there, though, aren't we? Oh, they're looking like they're going to run. The Hashari shadows have stood still. Oh, that was an excellent charge, Istian. Oh, that was an absolutely crushing charge. 20, 17, 16, 15. Fantastic. Where's the general, though? Is that the general? Yeah, it is, isn't it? He's just decided to stop. He's had enough. It's over for him. Yeah, we lost our... Well, we haven't lost them yet, but they are going to die. But that's alright, they're only Corsair Raiders. They were put into the army specifically to die, it has to be said. That was their sole purpose. Every army needs arrow fodder. Bantapudu. Get in there and support. Mostly as well, because then it frees us up to shoot those archers on the hill. Right, the shadows are done. Corsair Raiders are down to 30. If Fahima dies... Fahima? If he dies, then these will all just rout immediately. So it's just a case of finding him. But because of the distressing position he found himself in, I don't know where he actually is now.
The enemy general lies dead.
I assume that's just the captain. Oh, I've dragged. Yeah, that's just the captain. Yeah, I don't know really what or where, or let's get the cavalry over here to get a route going on those units. Let's speed it up because this is pretty much over. Oh, that is him there. That's him walking through there.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Right, capture
It's
as many
time
as
to
we are
press the
able.
attack. Our men have slain the
Yes! Continue though,
enemy general.
continue.
Now
Capture
his
more,
troops
capture more,
will
capture
lose
more.
their will to fight.
93, that's more than enough, isn't it? How many did we lose?
This is a clear
195. And most of them from the Raiders, which is absolutely on brand for us. That's what we were trying to achieve. 429, Adrian, absolutely leading from the front today. Stick him out the front and he will kill everyone for you. Royal Swan Guard only 134, it's not even second. Cavalry Militia at 262, that's where numbers have just done them a great service. 149 for the Corsair Raiders. What a delight. That is an artist's impression, I believe, of Barad-dûr, the Dark Tower. Formed from living rock by the visual interpretation there, which is quite cool. And it has the effect of making it look like the castle is beset by waves. Waves of rock running through it. It is a tower, though, more than a castle. Vast,
Watch for the enemy.
uncountable evil. Your death will be
Watch
exquisite.
for the enemy.
I will take you to the peak
Watch for the
of
enemy.
ecstasy.
Protect the blood of Numenor.
Then I will
Assail
blow
the enemies
your
of
mind.
Gondor. Let us claim this field.
That's from Red Dwarf.
Ships
Right. Dol Amroth is going to hold on to those forces,
Yes,
but
sir.
you are going to get some reinforcements now. Do we just suck up the hit that this is going to take to our upkeep? Yeah, because we're already currently taking that hit, and we're still making about 3,000.
Mariners of the fleet.
So yeah,
disembarking.
let's get our boys over.
March to
3
exhaustion.
turns. That would be a
Continue in
fantastic boon to the army, because the one thing we're missing is ground forces, and we've just killed off our current, our most useful ground forces have just died. I wonder if we should take the militia with them, and because then we're going for the governor's quarters. All right, governor. Oh, we can retrain them. I didn't realise that. No, I think we should take the militia with them.
As you
Because
wish.
again, we're paying for the militia at the moment anyway. Nothing currently is coming on us, and they should be more focused on Tir Thride. If it does come for us, we'll go back and get those. They're going to take a few turns. What is your actual free upkeep total? 2 from that, and oh, only 1, only 3. Oh, that's rubbish. Come on, Dol Amroth. Step up your game. All right, end the turn. See what happens. We will plough deep into the heart of Horondor, as Hiarmendakil did in days of yore, both the first and the second. And we shall rename Adrian as Hiarmendakil III, even though he's not king of Gondor. But he bloody well should be, shouldn't he? There is no king. Gondor needs no king. Oh, my diplomat is currently all the way up there. Have I sold map information to them? Because if we haven't, we should.
By your command, march to exhaustion.
Goblins of Moria. I tell you what we should do is, yes, I'm gonna strategically lift the siege so that Helaguidor is not picked off by a roaming Haradrim army. Mithras got a mining network and Netherland got a merchant's wharf. 2 up together. That's fantastic. What's best? I really would love to go with the roads, to be honest. 204 added to the trade if we go with roads. In Methrast, it would most likely be farming, which adds 70 and 5 and increases the devastation. Why are we devastated? Ah, there's rebels. There's rebels in Methrast, aren't there? Of course. I completely forgotten about that. I wonder if Imrahil could take them on his own. Well, the decision's made. Ethelyn, get your roads. Methrast, you are next, though, so do go for the farming. We can turn you into a strong, it is a strong one, isn't it? Right, Himramir, come and stand there. Imrahil, join him.
Onward. Watch for the enemy.
Captain Finglin, what have you got? Marines, 2 crossbows, and of course that. This might not be as easy as we first thought. The crossbows could give us grief, but with 35, can you imagine if Imrahil dies here? Oh, gods above. But this is 200 gold coins this bastarding army is costing us. If you've just tuned in, you're watching DeGallo actually play the game properly for the first time in his 7-year YouTube career. Is this going to continue? Stay tuned to find out more. Pause! Hit the crossbows. Hit the crossbows straight away. Do not let them get a single volley in. Go, 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 my delightful creatures. Oh, Imrahil, you're such a bastard. Look at that. Absolutely slaughtered them. Well done. Right, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Right, you are going to have to take 1 barrage. Oh, but you survived. You survived. Those crossbows are down to 14. That's manageable. And what have we got behind them? Marines. Well, they're not going to do anything, are they?
Only half the enemy force remains.
They're gone. Who's the general of this here rabble? I can't believe we've got Azra Zaire on our shores. Right, sideswipe those crossbows. Sideswipe those marines. Right, that should be the marines pretty much taken care of. We're going to have to endure 1 more crossbow volley.
The battle seems to be swinging
That's the
in our
crossbowmen pretty much taken care of.
From such tidings does victory emerge.
And they should kill those. I'm not too bothered if Himramir dies. He did marry Imrahil's sister, though, actually, didn't he?
Behold how our cowardly foe
Don't let a
runs.
single one of these get
It's
away.
time to press
Do
the
not
attack.
let that captain get away. He's got Dol Amrothian, a traitor! Capture him immediately.
The enemy are utterly vanquished.
I shall have this man's
This is a great
innards
victory worthy of only the mightiest
served on a
of
silver
generals.
platter, and I shall enjoy every single mouthful of it. A traitor in Dol Amroth? Absolutely unbelievable. There are no words. There are no words in Elvish, Entish, or the tongues of men for this treachery. Burarum. It is likely that we go to our doom. Yes, the last march.
Awaiting your command. Ready your weapons.
Right, that should deal with the devastation. It takes a little while to go down, but that should do it. Imrahil just proving to him to let's just preemptively name it because he's such a legend. If you haven't read the books, I implore you to read them specifically for how absolutely awesome Imrahil is. I know he's a little bit. What do they say? Mary Sue, isn't that the thing? Where a character basically can do no wrong. Imrahil is that guy. He's just the absolute pure of the pure. He doesn't do anything wrong. He immediately accepts Aragorn's authority, no questions asked. He's a loyal uncle to his nephews, Boromir and Faramir, particularly Faramir, of course, because Boromir's dead by the time Imrahil comes into the story. Spoiler alert for you. And, of course, he leads the glorious charge alongside Gandalf out of the city. And on 2 occasions, in fact, doesn't he? He charges out when the Rohirrim come, and he charges out to save Faramir. Am I mixing those two in my head together? It has been over a year since I've read it, unfortunately, which is a bad point on my side. But as I'm going to New Zealand in February, I'm going to read it again when I'm there, like I did when I was there last time, which was 5-6 years ago. I've stood where they filmed the scenes for, not Hen of the Noon, but Amun Hen. I've walked into the same lake that Sam runs into after Mr. Frodo. Sure you are, and I'm coming with you. I'm coming with you or I'm going with you? I can't remember. Right, we've got their attention. Let us press on as one unified army. Good luck taking this down, Harad, you dirty, camel-shagging bastards. We will give them a taste of Amrothian steel, and I can assure you they will not enjoy it. Edwin here. Have you paid the taxes, sir? This is Amrothian territory, and we levy taxes against people on the roads, for it is the blood of our people that keep the roads safe, and those people are only paid with your taxes. So pay them before you press on to in here. Why are you retraining? Why are you retraining? What's retraining you? Nothing here is boosting you. I don't have a... What was that? That's just a mine. What? Stables, Master Masons... The Tirith IR, I've just looked at that, it doesn't do anything. Retraining costs are reduced, but we don't have... I have no idea what's being retrained about them, but we'll take it. I will get a Mason's Guildhouse in Dol Amroth. I believe the time has come. And then more of our buildings will be cheaper. We would have been able to build it if I hadn't retrained them, but I don't really know what I'm retraining about them, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I think that is a perfect opportunity to end it, isn't it? Let's be honest, because... Oh, look at him in his golden locks. He looks like... he reminds me of Sigvald from Warhammer. I'm sorry, but I mentioned it, all right? Move on with your lives. I really want a general in Netherland. We need more towns so that the game takes pity on us and gives us some adoption offers. Because I'd like to start getting some generals up. Look at the Haven Guard. Serving as the watchmen and keepers of the peace, the men of the Haven Guard perform an important duty that ensures, should be an E, that trade and commerce thrives in the hectic ports of Dol Amroth's coastal holdings. They are well-trained and experienced swordsmen, provided with high-quality equipment from the armories of Dol Amroth. Always ready to act as the first line of defense if a city or town is invaded by sea. They play an important part in the security of the settlement, should be a comma there. During times of unrest and war, these brave men march to battle under the banner of the prince. Their prince, should be a capital. They swap their leather coifs and jerkins for majestic helms and fine plate armor, and they take to the field in distinctive sea blue cloaks. Serving alongside such units as the Wardens of the Tirith IR, which I don't think exist anymore, they wield fine steel bastard blades forged with techniques passed down from ancient Numenor. The Prince of Dol Amroth can count on these courageous men to break any steady battle line. I feel no guilt in calling out the inaccuracies in that sentence because I wrote it. But anyway, before we get into the tooting of my own horn section of today's video, I'll end it. Thank you very much for watching along. If I am feeling up to it, there will be another Bree episode. There will be another Dol Amroth episode. If I don't want to, there won't be. If there isn't, I'll see you next week. And if there is, I'll see you later in this week. Have a fantastic whatever you're doing. And until we speak again, dear friends, say it with me now. Navarn den pedemad melunin. And farewell.